Rightio. Let's continue, shall we? Right. If I remember correctly, you have to come all the way back, which is quite annoying, but it's worth it. Well, I want to get this. I think I remember how you triggered the message, but I know you have to come in from this way for some reason. I don't remember why. You need to look for stars on the floor, little white stars. There's one here, just underneath Kratos' feet. So I think if you press R1, one of them. There's another one here. Another one. Press and stand still and press R1. I don't know how many times. I'll just spam R1 because why not? Oh. And then there's another one on this platform that we saw originally, which you have to get from this way. The thing is that you can't go back now. You have to go through all this malarkey. You should wait until the effect runs off so the camera pans back. And then you press R1 on this one. There we go. Loads of red orbs and a message in the sky. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. I do hate how that's translated. I think originally it's. I remember reading a lot about the Bhagavad Gita. Excuse my piss poor pronunciation, but the original, I think it's originally translated to something to do with time, and Operman's just gone like, meh, I'll translate it to roughly what it kind of means. It doesn't really, which is kind of odd. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's something to do with becoming time and and destroyers and stuff. But it fits Kratos perfectly, doesn't it? I'm not sure why the message is there, personally. It doesn't really make sense, because Kratos isn't a world destroyer. That's kind of what Galactus does. You know, or if you're from the 80s, Unicron. Good old Transformers. It's a weird thing that, I mean, obviously the translation from Operman is ironic because it's to do with when the first nuclear bombs were dropped in, was it in July 40s? The 40s in July 20 odd, 24th of July, I can't remember. When they tested the first nuclear bomb anyway, he quoted it then. Which is ironic, because that's what humans do to each other, don't we? We devise ways to blow ourselves up. Because we are a petty species. Let's not get into that, shall we? That's depressing to think about. Yeah, the only way to go forward is to go back through the arena where you murdered a load screen. Weird. Oh, Perseus isn't here anymore. Perseus is fucking dead. And we go all the way back. But yeah, I'm not sure how many red orbs I got. I didn't really pay attention. Definitely worth it for the red orbs though, yeah? Look at that. Nice. Anyway, right. So we put the statue in there. So this is another one of those weird things that games, specifically in this era of games, like to do is just have timed events or timed puzzles, but it's just like, no, you have to be really quick or you have to start all over again. You know, it's just like, really? Whole block. Game's kind of way of saying, oh, you're supposed to redirect the beam. It's like, yeah, I kind of already knew that. Thanks. Thanks, game. That's what we needed to do. Get the hell out of here now. Is there anything over there? Oh. Right here. So, yeah, we killed Perseus. Took his shield. Don't even take it with us. Don't fucking need it, mate. Got Golden Fleece that reflects damage, and I can literally block 90% of all damage, which is coolio. Now we've murdered somebody else. Let's move forward. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that... you can't do that. Yeah, we'll come back to that in a bit. Dude, you may be a good archer, but you ain't shoot me in midair. Bollocks if you do. Away with you. Into the sea with ye. This place isn't creepy. Of course! I remember this. Of course. Oh shit, son. I forgot about this area. You get a... Yeah. I'm gonna be having this weird micro fucking flashbacks of... Yep. I don't know if anyone would know what that is, actually. That weird monster that's dead on the floor with that purple spear in his chest. That's the same spear. In fact, that is the guy who we killed as was on our way towards the island. You know, as we was plummeting, and was on Simon the Pegasus, and these guys were attacking us in the air. This is the mount of the guy we. In fact, that should be in the back of his skull, because we shoved it through the back of his head, and we fell off him, and then we had to press circle to not die and grab onto the island, or this Atropis temple. Basically, what the Seed of Time was. What is it doing all the way here? It must have like fell forward and then just carried on falling forward for fucking ages, because we're miles away from the Seed of Time. Oh, no, I get. We did pull the island closer, so yeah, I don't think this guy should be here. It doesn't really make sense. Because he fell at the same time as we did. We only basically made it to the island out of pure chance, really. Who knows? But it's nice, though. It's that spear from the douche who tried to kill us. Wait a minute. Getting some weird vibes coming from this area. You can't go across because it comes down. Yeah. It falls down unnaturally fast, which is kind of weird. Rightio. We're heading towards there now. I missed anything. There it is. I'm pretty sure that is the same mount that we murdered. It's got to be, because that is the spear that the guy was hitting us with. I proper lodged in there. Bye. Apparently that was a spear of destiny. I don't remember the spear being any good, to be completely honest with you. Ha ha ha! I don't remember doing that. So the L1 squares are A spinny. Oh, what's that? Just keep spamming that. Is that all it has? This weapon is terrible. I really don't like it. Maybe it gets better, but I really don't want to level this crap up. I don't like using other weapons in God of War. That's why I hated fucking Ascension, because you didn't use the Blades of Chaos or anything. Well, you did, but you picked random shitty weapons up off the floor, and I don't like that. I like me old blades. You know. I don't believe that takes up a fucking spot. Increased damage, unfortunate remains. The hell does that mean? Fires a volley of razor sharp projectiles while airborne. L1. What? Okay. That seems like it has literally no range for projectile. Probably won't be using that. How did it say to change my sub-weapons? I really wasn't paying attention because I really don't care. But I think I'd found the hammer more useful. I didn't look when it said how to change weapon. Oh, that's gonna be oh, I didn't even try Hyperion Charge, did I? Let's try that. That's what happens when you evade a push triangle. Why? Hyperion Charge. Oh, I'm gonna run at you and do. Oh. Go to barge. Kind of shitty, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know how to go back to my hammer. Does it not tell me anywhere? Because I was literally not paying attention. Oh. Hold square and then hold. Performs a continuous blazing radial attack. Ooh. Sounds fancy. Yep, looks like I'm never using that hammer ever again because I didn't pay attention. Never mind. No, what am I doing? I need to take this with me. He's my new best friend. But you have to turn it around. Not that way. This way. I think I need it that way. Or do it. I need to take it. Do you know where those chests were? Where I stood on that platform and I couldn't get up. I couldn't get to the area fast enough. That's what these chests are here, I think. So, yeah, you put it here, and then you go across and you use it, and then you run, and you come back. Okay. Whee! What if I can kick it in the water? Ah. There you go. Just like that. Hey! Urn of Olympus. We've definitely missed one. I wonder where the other one is then. What was the Gorgon one? Yeah, I don't know where that is. Amount of times I've played this game and I don't think I've ever noticed because I don't use them. Like I never cared to replay the game with like they like give you like more health or infinite health or like more red orbs when you kill stuff, and it's helpful. But if you can only use it on the difficulty you unlock them on, it kind of makes them pointless, you know. Prometheus, Fates, and Poseidon. Where would be the Orn of Gorgons? Because I assumed that I was still in the Gorgon layer. I'm gonna have a quick Google and make sure that I've missed it. Because if I haven't, Gorgons. Use the power of the fleece on the wall. I may have missed this one. Judging from this. Oh, it looks all the gain 10 times the normal amount of red orbs. Rhodes Palace. Oh no. No, I was looking at the wrong one. Oh yeah, I missed it. Bog of the Forgotten is where we were, just before Uriel. Oh. Oh, I know where it is as well. Holy shit. I remember exactly where that is. When you go, as we was going, before we got the fleece, we had to do that weird puzzle with it wasn't a puzzle, it was rotating those platforms in the water, and it kept spawning enemies. As you're going past that, you go on a conveyor belt with enemies that spawn, and there's green beams of light so you need to stone, and you have to like run through them. You get it in one of them, you have to redirect the beam, and it blows up one of those. It blows them up, and a door appears where those beams of light are. But that means when you get the fleece, you have to go back onto the conveyor belt, which you don't need to. So you kind of miss it. And as of now, you physically can't go back. I don't think you can go back at this point in the game. I'm pretty sure you can't. Plus, there's no reason to, really. In fact, what did it give me? Effects. Weapon attack will turn enemies to stone on contact. That's what it does. That's a bit shit, doesn't it? Well, I say shit as in it seems to me, sounds like it makes the game a bit too easy. I need to turn this around because oh shit. So I need to turn it around so it's facing the opposite direction, and then push it all the way back down here onto where the bridge is. Because I don't think you can use... Can you use this when you're behind? No. Yeah, you have to physically be facing it, which is kind of shitty. Right. That statue just looks like it's got 3 boobs. Reminds me of the bird from Total Recall. The original Total Recall, not the garbage with what's the face on. Oh. Maybe I don't take it to the bridge. I must just... Oh, alright then. That's my bad. It's nice to know that game's in the... this game has ramp access in case there's anyone with a wheelchair. But again, no, that would be wrong because there wouldn't be, because you can't get over here, could you? With because there's a big bloody gap in the way. Okay, it needs to be... I assume you take it to where the bridge is, but you must just turn it around and use it on the bridge anyway. Huh. I was thinking, yeah, I was thinking way too out of the box. You can just turn it around. Oh well. You do that. That. And do we need these? I'm pretty sure you won't be coming back here, so why the hell not? Now this... yeah, this section is incredibly annoying because it involves you needing to time your jumps right. Because if you die, you start back from the beginning, and it's yeah, it's a big trek. So I think as soon as you start swinging, all these platforms start to crumble, and if you jump too soon, you die. You jump too late, you die. It's one of those sections. So yeah, it's going to be fun. But yeah, let's save just before. All right, let's do this. There you go. So it's this one's going to start falling. Fall forwards. Okay. Not yet. Wait for it. I'll wait for it again. Yes. I remember when I first did that. It took me a few attempts because I was so hesitant to stay on the falling platform. You know, yeah, when a platform starts crumbling, your main job. Why have I got this weird feeling that something's going to spawn right in front of me? Oh, that's why. Oh, these sirens are a lot harder, aren't they? They don't instantly get murdered. It's savage. I really don't want to get caught by that siren because she will kind of stun me, and I don't want that. Not with these dudes. Yep. Trying to find his. I don't want to just start pummeling him because he has that weird thing where he blocks after like 3 hits. What an asshole does. This reminds me of an area in God of War 1. When you get to Pandora's Temple, you got blood on my feet. You come to one of these areas and these rooms that spawn like fucking minotaurs, satyrs, and fucking everything else. And there's like one chest and it's health, and he's just like, I don't fucking need health, I need magic. There's another one. Oh no, it may have been this game. These are the arseholes that Ario was talking about. What if Turbopad I can just like, yeah. Can I just keep doing that to him? No. I didn't think I could. See how he's gone on his fucking stick? Yeah, you don't want to get countered by these dumbasses. They're annoying. But luckily... It can block a lot of the damage. Oh. Like one of the best additions to this game is Rage of the Titans, where you can just deselect it. Like Rage of the Gods or whatever it was called in God of War 1. Once you used it, it didn't turn off until it ran out, which was fucking... It's not what you needed. Oh, look at that thing over there under the bridge. What the hell is that? Got creepy wings. Looks like it's humping it. Let's go murder it. Yeah, this is another save point I'm going to take because I know what happens next. And this again, it's one of those another one of those quick time events that is a pain in the arse, but I remember anyway. I could be wrong. You never know.